Welcome to Laugh Track with your host, Keith Breckenridge.
Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks so much again for tuning back in for another weekly Laugh Track on Proview, where we're spotlighting talent from the show Laugh Track. And what we're trying to do here in the Southwest, basically what our mission statement here is to bring comedy to Albuquerque, bring comedy to the Southwest, because we have comedians. We have tons of funny people all over the state of New Mexico, all the way from Las Cruces, all the way up to Taos, and everywhere in between, man. Albuquerque is a real hub for a lot of funny people that you're not seeing and not tuning into, but I know you're going to be checking them out on Laugh Track. Let's go ahead and go to the tape, man, for Santa Ana. We watch some of this here. This is my man, DJ Animal. He's from 97 Kiss FM, just an incredible talent. This guy here is a maniac. Carlos Mendia. This guy is also Gravio de la Plaga from the Norteño, and just an insane comedian. Kurt Fletcher, I go on tour with this guy. We go all over the nation. This guy's an incredible headliner that just one-punch killers all day long. Holly Ann Bird, she's super funny, really smart writing, great grinding. Jamar Hall, this dude is one of the hardest working, most ambitious young brothers in the game right now. Watch out for him. He is going to be making some moves, man. And who else we got here? Oh yeah, we got Luis Moreno Powell. Unfortunately, we missed him tonight, but we're going to see him real soon on the spotlight. This kid here, the Kansas City kid, man, Christopher McWilliams, he's actually in the Navy. One of the first times I ever saw him, he was one of the first times he's ever even done comedy, and he blew me away with how sharp his delivery is, how super funny he is. Omar Tatarango, I'm actually going to be with him in Alamogordo on the 18th. We're doing these huge shows all through a bunch of small towns. Royal Wood the third. This guy's put on a bunch of open mics and produced a lot of shows and is really starting to take over the scene and make a little mark for himself, man. And this guy here, who is this goofball? Oh, that's my engineer, Josh. Love this guy, man. Even the Proview guys take a little time to make some funny happen. And here we go. I love the Duchess of Darkness here. And Gora, man. Boy, if you're in a bad mood, she's probably going to make you get in a worse one. But she has some dark, really sharp comedy, man. And David Montoya, make sure you see him next week or anytime soon, man. This guy here, he's been just killing it. David Montoya, I love this guy to death. Mean Streets of Philly right here, boy, David Roseman. There is not a better pro in the game than this guy right here. Lucas Corvada. Man, leave your kids at home when he's on the crowd. I'm just saying that, but boy, he bring the fuego. Rusty Rutherford. This guy here has been doing comedy for probably 10, 11 years just in Albuquerque. An incredible just talent overall, man, and this is what we do. And see, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring all of this talent to you, and we're going to be bringing it soon, man. Who I've got bringing it is just the beast in the building. She is one of my very favorites. We're going to introduce you to Goldie Garcia. She's the first lady of comedy here in New Mexico. She is a staple in the New Mexico comedy scene. We're bringing it back, man. Hey, stay for the break because we're coming back with Goldie, baby.
You know, I always catch like white guys calling me a hot tamale. A hot tamale, where do they get this with a food for a Latina? Something enticing. You don't hear them saying about like Asian women, ooh, yum yum dim sum. Or what about Native American women? You don't hear them saying, ooh, check out the eyes on that sizzling fry bread. White guys calling me a hot tamale. You don't hear Latino men saying about white women, ooh, check out the legs in that green bean casserole. Well, I am a native New Mexican by applause. How many people are native New Mexicans? Yeah, which means we don't have car insurance. And we do have one DUI under our belt.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened?
Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters! It's like it never happened.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Garden Sort's Team Sales is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Get into the game. Garden Schwartz Team Sales features fine products and apparel from Wilson, Schutt Sports, Speedline, and Russell Athletics. We offer custom embroidery and screen printing services for all of your school or club needs, from team uniforms to school leather jackets. Specializing in all sports and serving all communities, from big schools to small schools, from up north to down south, or all points in between. Garden Schwartz Team Sales. For great prices, friendly staff, and quality products, call Garden Schwartz Team Sales today at 1-800-880-7767. That's 1-800-880-7767. Since 1939, Garden Schwartz Team Sales is a proud supporter of New Mexico youth athletics.
Ladera Golf Course. Open in 1980, Ladera features a full 18 including spacious greens, a large driving range, roomy practice putting greens, and 4 large lakes. Surrounding Ladera, beautiful views of the Sandia Mountains to the east and volcanoes to the west. Ladera is a challenging city-owned course with the longest playing yardage of any other city courses. For weekend tee times and more information, call 505-836-4449.
Welcome back to Laugh Track. It's your boy Keith Breckenridge. Man, I've got somebody in the house that is such a dynamic talent, and I am blessed. Please welcome to the stage, welcome to my studio, Miss Goldie Garcia.
Hey, there's
Thanks
Keith,
so much,
my boy.
man. That's what's up. Man, thanks for coming into the studio. I really appreciate you, man. I've always been such a huge fan of yours, and I know that when I first hit the scene, you gave me a lot of support. So just from the day, from me to you, I really want to say thank you for everything that you've always done.
Well, thank you, and I still give you a lot of support. I think you're hilarious. You're one of a kind, and you've always been supportive for all the comics, and you've been a kind person in the business. Believe me, I know the business.
Well, thank you. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks again for coming out, man. And I know you've been in comedy for, what, 30 plus years now?
30 years.
Wow.
We didn't have a comedy club, but since I was a kid, I loved humor. And I helped raise 8 children in my family with my mom and dad, you know, Mexican-American family.
Typical, huh?
Yeah, that's why I didn't never have babies.
Nice.
But, yeah. But we opened up Ron Perea started an open mic show, and it was at a downtown at what is now the Launch Pad, but it had like these red foil curtains that looked like it was a stripper, former strippers.
Oh my God.
A small strip club, low-end strip club.
Right.
But we did that, and after a year of performing comedy and having such dreams, once you start telling one joke, you will never quit.
Oh no, that's as soon as you get that first laugh. It's like playing golf when you hit the ball the first time. You're like, hey, I could do this.
Yeah.
And then you kind of play like crap the rest of the time.
Yes. So I packed up and I moved to Boston. I went to college in Boston at the same time. I'd go hit the comedy clubs. I'd come home through rain, sleet, and snow in Boston for 10 years at 1 in the morning, going through the combat zone, trying to catch a subway home. I feel I paid my dues. And I moved to LA right after that. I wasn't a big fan of LA, so I was going to head on back to Boston, and lo and behold, I came to New Mexico, la land of entrapment. I'm the poster child.
Now, I know that you've really worked with almost, I think, the biggest names in comedy, you know, for Boston. I know you worked with Dennis Leary, Janeane Garofalo, Louis C.K. Yeah, I'm dropping names.
Yeah. Well, you have have to let people know what kind of talent's in the
that's
city.
who you have worked with.
We
Ellen,
did 10
right?
we did 10 years. Louis C.K., Janine, David Cross, all those people that decided to move to Hollywood, right? 10 years together of open mic. I mean, back in the day, Louis C.K. looked like Howdy Doody. He really did. He looks nothing like this now.
He's kind of a chubby Howdy Doody.
Yeah, he's a cute guy. He's really
I love
funny. He's doing so great. We're so proud of him. But I worked the door as a hostess while I was in college for 2 years at Catch a Rising Star, which is the top comedy club out of New York in the country, but they were in Boston and Cambridge. And I saw every act. I had to sit through 5 shows a weekend. It was like crammed comedy college. I met Jerry Seinfeld, Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen. I walked her home at 1 in the morning on my way home to the hotel room. And in Cambridge, you got those little red brick paths with and I'm a Latina. I'm still in my red stilettos, okay? Even if I'm in Cambridge, everybody's wearing loafers and I look like a hooker, okay? But my heel got stuck in between the brick, and Ellen is Ellen. I almost fell, and Ellen's going, but I caught myself because I'd studied dance at UNM.
Nice.
But I I have a really complicated life, but I started to perform comedy when I was in school at UNM, and I was helping perform autopsies.
What?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I have a dark side too.
Sure.
But I've always liked medicine, but I've been pulled by the theater so much. But I used to help eviscerate the bodies, you know what I mean? Just DUI cases.
Can't mess with that stuff, man.
It took brains out, everything, and I was wondering, why is the world, there were so many murders, why does everybody have hatred and killing themselves? So I thought I might make it better by performing comedy, which hasn't changed the world much at all.
Especially here in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, come on, people. What is with you? You know what, if I change...
So we're about to have an intervention right here with Goldie Garcia.
You don't want to come to us, we're coming to you, and you got this big mouth Latina in your living room now. But in order for you to come to my show, I'm going to have to go down to City Hall and change my name to Beer Garden. I'll hire the Budweiser girls to give you lap dances, okay?
There you go. Well, me and Dale will be there for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. That's what's up.
But we talked about, I constantly wonder, why don't they come out? I mean, my family has been to one show in my 30 years, and that's all, and they expected me to be like the next week on Dave Letterman. That's not how it works. But I honestly think that people want to be home and party. It feels safer. They're afraid of the DUI laws anymore because they can really slam you with those.
Yeah, no, that's what APD is specialized at, is DUIs and shooting your ass.
And you all don't want that done. That's why you stay home.
Right.
But we try to figure it out. And of course, the internet makes it easy. Netflix makes it easy. Sure. But now you got us, but still come support us. I cannot practice comedy in front of a mirror and get laughter back. You guys have to come to open mics. That's how you get people funnier. I'm tired of hearing Latinos saying, ooh, we don't have any people in Hollywood. Well, you know why? Because you're not out here supporting me. I was in LA. The Latinos line up around the block to see one of their own in a church basement performing. Not to criticize you all, okay?
Just saying. We want to see you.
Just saying.
Just want to see you, because there's something different when you're in the room. Comedy is an intimate type of live art, and things are organic. I've never done the same show twice, just because things are always so organic and everything moves around so much. I know Goldie's the very same way, and I know if you come out and experience this, whenever we do shows, at the very end of it, people are so surprised. They're like, oh my God, you guys are pretty good. You're actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm performing to 95% non-Latinos in my audience, and I really have designed my act where I don't stereotype about my people. My life is real. I'm not stereotyping. I have 8 brothers and sisters, Catholic. My brothers are Golden Glove boxers. My brother has a little lowrider in the backyard. There's no stereotyping here, but I designed my act for the Hispanic Latino community so you can laugh. You know, just laugh like you do at the kitchen table when when you're telling jokes.
We were sitting around with your family. Everybody's cutting it up because I know I have a mixed family, and so nobody has any kind of thin skin around my house. There's no way. And if so, we're still going to get you. So it don't matter. And that just means we love you. That's all it is. That's all that part is. That's comedy, man. That's the symbiotic relationship that we got to have.
Well, it's healthy to laugh, too.
It's healthy. It's good for you,
It
baby.
releases all the stress. And I can say that I've talked to my business people, very established in the community, and they're like, well, why are all the comics dirty? Why are they dirty? A lot of us are not dirty, okay? You're just used to seeing TV too much. That's all. You have the purest form of comedy. In bigger cities, and Albuquerque's becoming a big city, we sell out the shows in big cities for open mic. And I love the audiences in San Francisco. They'll help you with a punchline.
They almost see it coming and they'll help you out with it. No, I show love. I mean, I love all my Arizona groups, Denver, Texas, San Antonio, Dallas, Austin. I love all of those scenes, man. They're always so open and willing to put you on. So is Albuquerque. I've almost never been in a more loving, put you up scene than Albuquerque itself, man. And as far as like your comedy and stuff like that, what are some things that kind of help you get to where you're at? Is it just real life that just presents itself?
I write all my material.
That's how I am, right?
And I have the craziest family. I haven't talked about them too much. You know, I was saying I have the brother with the lowrider. He has the brown Monte Carlo with the prestige license plate that reads "Arrest Me." He sits in that car all day long, and I'm like, Mike, get out of this car. It's an eyesore. Get rid of this car. He's like, no, man, it's really a good car. And I walk away thinking, if it's such a good car, then why is it on cinder blocks in the backyard, ese?
Challenging question.
Yeah. And, you know, I go through a lot. Like, as a Latina, I was on a date with a white boy, and he said, my mom likes when I have Hispanic women over for dinner because they help with the dishes. I got to talk about these. I'm so glad we can talk about that these days.
Because it's real life.
I've always caught white guys calling me a hot tamale. A hot tamales. You know, I could say the day I was born, the doctor went up to my mother and father and said, Mr. and Mrs. Garcia, you just gave birth to a hot tamale. Where do they get this word?
Spicy.
You don't hear them saying about East Indian women, ooh, curry. Why do they describe hot tamale as being erotic? You know? You don't hear Latino naming white women after food. You don't hear Latino men saying, ooh, check out the legs of that green bean casserole.
Oh, my God.
And another thing with white people.
That's got to be ambrosia.
You know, from my point of view, watching society, I was like in this shopping area in Nob Hill and Albuquerque. I got a question for white people out there. Why do you put your kids on leashes? I don't get it, right?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that at Lowe's and stuff.
Yeah, Latinos, Hispanics, we don't put our kids on leashes. Heck, we don't even leash our pit bulls. Which is why you keep your kids on leashes.
There we go.
That's a full circle definition. Daddy didn't raise no dummy.
Nope. Now, I know it's being a comic and being a full-time comic. I've gone through some trials and tribulations with my own relationship and my own stuff. Have you been married before?
Oh, I've been married.
How do you balance that?
Well, I put two men through hell, and and every time I broke up with a guy, they would not give me my TV.
What?
And they fought for the TV.
Of all
so
things?
I just throw them a remote. I can buy another TV. I'm getting out of this hellhole. But I've had my trials and tribulations, not relationship-wise. I mean, I had a jealous husband in Boston who never asked how my shows went when I came home. But also the road can be relatively dangerous. My car with a promoter, his car started on fire. And that's when I learned, and we pulled off the road, his car started on fire. And I learned a lesson there. You do not pick who you die with, okay?
Right. No, especially not Ron Perea. No. Not at all.
Yeah.
So I know you do a great show that you produce a show out in Las Cruces.
Oh,
at
right.
La Mesilla Valley?
La Mesilla.
La Mesilla, sorry.
Yeah.
And it's connected to a
fountain.
wonderful.
Yeah, La Postis.
Oh,
Oh,
some
the
incredible
best restaurant, historically known. An old family owns the building. It is delicious. They feed us. We have a beautiful theater, the Fountain Theater, and they pay us too.
Right now. Yeah, we've done probably, a few hundred shows together?
Yes, yes.
Maybe made $100 in the
Between
time.
us.
Between us, right? That is the truth, people.
Yeah, but we just want to see your faces.
Yeah, man. That's it.
The only way we can gauge what's funny is if you laugh and let us know that's funny, and we'll use that joke again. That's how it works in the business.
Where can I see you?
Oh, where can you see me? Well, you can see me riding my bike on 4th Street to the bus stop every Monday morning. No, I'm teasing. The bus isn't too bad. I mean, you do have to carry a weapon to take the bus.
I ain't riding the bus.
I'm getting out again, more open mics. I'm on YouTube, Facebook.
I know you do bottle cap art. Where can we get some of that stuff there? Because she is a world-renowned artist when it comes to bottle cap art.
I'm wearing one now. I'm the original creator of the bottle cap art. 30 years, Al Pacino has my work, Julia Roberts, many people have my work, but you can find it mainly at the museums throughout the state. Sumner Dean and some of my other local stores. But that has helped. When you're a comic, you have to find a way to make a living where no one owns you 8 to 5.
Right.
And this bottle cap fell on my lap, so my life is so flexible.
That's what's up, man.
Yes.
That's what's up. Man, so where can we find some of your either bottle cap art, or where can we find some Goldie Garcia comedy?
Well, for sure you'll find earlier videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I have to download some probably within a month or two, the latest work. But at the open mics, just go to Albuquerque Stand-Up Fans, and what's the other, New Mexico Comedians?
There's ABQ Comedy, there's Albuquerque Stand-Up Fans,
On
and
Facebook.
New Mexico Comedians on Facebook.
And we show up. If you want to come try a few minutes, come. Don't feel you have to write your routine.
I dare you.
Yes, yes. We will not heckle you.
Nah, I will, but...
But it's a fun business, and you're lucky to have Laugh Track.
Yeah, no, we're lucky to have Laugh Track, and I know we're lucky to have some Goldie Garcia.
Thank you.
So thanks so much again for coming out.
Thank you so much.
Much appreciated, and again, thanks for everything and all the love all along the years, man.
Yeah,
hey, you guys stay tuned to Laugh Track. Got a lot more coming more on the break, baby. This is Keith Breckenridge, Laugh Track. See you on the other side, baby.
First of all, I want to let y'all know, if y'all haven't noticed, I'm growing my hair out. This is something real big in the black community. It means power, strength, wearing a crown, all that good stuff. White people, they look at it as a damn petting zoo. I still ain't figured that out yet.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Don't forget, every Proview Network sporting event is on sale at our DVD store. Go to www.proviewNetworks.com to buy your DVD today. Garden Sorts Team Sales is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Get into the game. Garden Schwartz Team Sales features fine products and apparel from Wilson, Schutt Sports, Speedline, and Russell Athletics. We offer custom embroidery and screen printing services for all of your school or club needs, from team uniforms to school letter jackets. Specializing in all sports and serving all communities, from big schools to small schools, from up north to down south, or all points in between. Garden Schwartz Team Sales. For great prices, friendly staff, and quality products, call Garden Schwartz Team Sales today at 1-800-880-7767. That's 1-800-880-7767. Since 1939, Garden Schwartz Team Sales is a proud supporter.
I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's like 9 black people there. Seriously, man. But I've learned there's advantages and disadvantages of being black in Albuquerque. Advantage. I know I can walk into any KFC, the customer, and walk out the manager. But there's disadvantages too, like the whole 8 years Obama was in office, I was hoping he would not be assassinated because we would have to riot, and you can't riot with 9 people, you know.
Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy, man, Laugh Track, Keith Breckenridge, doing it on Proview Networks, man. Hey, so just real quick, I want to spotlight some talent that we have on for the musical acts that we've got for this show. Go ahead and roll some of that tape, baby.
Say it ain't so, we're ready to go, we're ready to glow, we're ready to push, we're ready to run, we're ready to do something that's more fun than this. I said, it's not about the dollars and cents, it's not about anything that I just spent, it's not about, yo, we scream and shout. We wanna push and shove and jump about, yeah. It's not about nothing that we ever seen. It's just about the stories that we win, we are. Wondering why we act the way we do. Materialism is gonna stick like glue.
We get down with that old school soul food, so smooth. Makes you wanna cop it and drop it up to your whole crew. Yeah, and y'all know what it was. When we started rocking a mic, you went and caught the buzz. Mad love for those disco cats out in Frisco. And all the MCs from New Mex dropping sick flow. This goes out to the people in the stands. Put your hands up now, getting down with my fam.
I'll be rising on the early tip and coming in late. The crumb of my cake, dropping on the drum and the bass. A subtle escape for all the rats running in place. My eyes low, getting down when we crumble an eighth.
Hey, what's up, fam? Man, that was just some of the talent that we were able to spotlight at the stage at Santa Ana Star Casino. The melodic sounds of Jesse Martinez, products of the golden age. And if you want to maybe get involved, reach out to us at laugh@laughtrack.com. Again, that's laugh@laughtrack.com. Reach out to us, write to us. Let us know what you'd like to see. Read us, I like reading crappy comments too, so write some of that in there, whatever. But write to us, man. Tell us what you like and what you want to see, because, man, we're bringing comedy to the ABQ. It doesn't matter what you're going to do. And see, that's what we're going to do is, man, we're trying to fill this void for Albuquerque comedy. And that's the whole purpose of this show. It's Laugh Track on Proview, which is spotlighting the talent for the show, Laugh Track. And we're going to be coming out roughly mid-August, late September. We're not really sure just yet. But again, we're spotlighting the talent for this overall stand-up comedy show, which is going to be an hour long, and bringing that fuego, baby. We're bringing that comedy to you, Albuquerque. So I really hope you're ready. Really hope you're ready, man. Hey, this has been an incredible episode. I want to thank my guest, Goldie Garcia. I want to thank everybody here at Proview, also the stage at Santa Ana Star. Thanks to everybody, man. Much love. Keith Breckenridge, Laugh Track. We're out. See you next week, baby.